Hey guys, thank you so much for supporting my small business and purchasing a rainbow kit. I am actually really excited to be able to show you how I make rainbows for the Little Hippie Boutique and how the business actually got started. So there are different variations and fun add-ons you can do to make a macrame rainbow, but I'm just going to show you some of the basics. So feel free to spice it up the way that you want, challenge yourself, and be different. All right, so you're gonna start with 3 different macrame cording lengths, 3 different yarn colors, a wooden bead, and taupe string. There are also additional supplies that you're going to need. So you're gonna need scissors, a hot glue gun, glue sticks, and a mat. And then also a wide-eyed needle, which is not necessary, but it helps me out a lot. It's just a fun little tip that I want to share with you guys. All right, here we go. So start with your shortest macrame cording, which is the smallest ray to our rainbow, and choose the yarn color you want to start with. You're gonna take a small piece of that yarn and place it downwards on your cord, on your macrame cording, and then you're just gonna wrap over on top of it. So you're gonna keep this going. So you wanna make sure as you wrap, each time you wrap, it's really nice and tight and close to the string before it. This gives a really nice look, and so that way you can't see the macrame cording underneath. All right, so as you get to the end, you're gonna grab your needle. So I'm gonna show you just how we start with that really nice start. We're gonna finish our rainbow with a really nice finish. This is where your needle comes in. If you don't have a needle, it's okay. You can use a hot glue gun. That's how I started until I learned this trick, and it doesn't look bad, but this is my favorite way of doing it. So just thread the end of your yarn through the eye of the needle. You're gonna place that needle underneath several rows of that yarn that you wrapped, far enough down. Pull your yarn tight, just like so. Take your scissors, snip off the excess. You don't need a ton of extra yarn to slip underneath all the wrapped. Yeah, just enough to give it a really nice finish. You're gonna repeat that for the other 2 rays. So once done, you're gonna start assembling your rainbow. So go ahead and bend the straight macrame cord into rays. Makes it a little easier to hot glue. So the best way to hot glue a ray is you're gonna grab the shortest ray, add glue to the side of your ray, grab the next ray, and squish it on down where that hot glue is. So you wanna make sure that each start of your colored yarn is in line with the other ray's start of the colored yarn. Just like so. All right, and I squished my rainbows to make sure it has a really nice tight glue to it. And then it also helps give the rainbow its shape, the tighter that you hold it. So next you're gonna add glue to the hump of the rainbow, or the hill, whatever you wanna call it, and slowly bend your next ray to that. Hold it down for a little bit, just long enough for the hot glue to become room temperature. Cool down a little bit. Sometimes the glue can be finicky. If you have to re-glue, just add a couple of dollops of glue. It's fine, not a big deal. Okay, and then you're gonna add hot glue to the other side of the rainbow, like so. Make sure you don't get any strings of your hot glue. And then pinch it nice and tight. All right, 2 rays down, 1 more ray to go. You're literally gonna follow the same steps with hot gluing. So keep your rainbow, your 2-ray rainbow, nice and tight in your hand, pinch it. Put glue on one side of the second ray on your rainbow. Take your 3rd ray, make sure you're matching up the colored endings of your yarn so it gives a nice straight look. Fun tip, I'm super OCD by the way, so I have to make sure all of my colored yarn is in line. If this is something that's you're not super OCD or it's just not working out for you, you can actually place ribbon, just cute ribbon, and wrap the 3 rays together on the bottom and just kind of cover up where your endings of your colored yarn are. Something fun you can do and hides any mistakes. Fun little perk. All right, finish off that ray with more glue. Keep that rainbow nice and tight. And hold it down just long enough for the hot glue to cool down. All right. So that's pretty much it. You just made your rainbow. Now to make it a card diffuser rainbow, which is what we are famous for, you're gonna grab that taupe string and your needle and your wooden bead again. And you're really just gonna you're gonna thread one side of that taupe string through the eye of your needle. And you're gonna take that needle and place it between the 3rd and 2nd ray, so the top and middle ray. And pull one side of the string all the way through. So if you don't have a needle, the other thing that you could do is just wrap the taupe string around all 3 rays, which doesn't require any needle at all. But this is, like I said, my favorite way of finishing off rainbows, and this is what I do for all of the boutique rainbows. I like to make sure my taupe string is nice and even. And you're gonna put those through the needle so you can thread on that wooden bead. All right, just like that. Always put a little knot at the top or a bow just so my wooden bead won't fall off until I can hang it up in my car. Last thing you're gonna do is just kind of unwind the macrame cording at the end. You can also use a rat tail comb or any comb really, and just kind of fluff out the ends, brush them out, makes them look really nice. And then I always take my scissors and I make sure that the endings are all the same length, because if not, they look a little crazy to me. That's just my personal opinion. Again, OCD. Kind of a perfectionist too, so. And there's no real method to this. It's like a haircut. And you're done. You did it. Now all that's left is to put it in your car, add it to your rear view mirror, or hang it up wherever you want. Also, don't forget to add a drop or two of your favorite essential oils to the wooden bead if you want, and you are good to go. Thanks, guys.